2K Sports pregame show. Sponsored by Sprite.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Spurs in San Antonio. You take a look at the Spurs. There's been a lot of discussion about them in the offseason, and even though today won't count in the standings, still such an exciting day in the NBA, watching the teams take the court for the first time. Hey, Shaq, we know what the Golden State Warriors are capable of offensively. What do you make of them on the defensive end?
They have a very underrated defense. They have several fantastic defenders.
The Tower of the Americas in Hemisphere Park, reminders of the International Expo San Antonio hosted years back. It's the NBA Live on 2K Sports on this Tuesday afternoon. Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Doris Burke will join us moments from now. Western Conference battles, always fun. This time it's the San Antonio Spurs intent on protecting home court. So Golden State will get the first possession. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Thompson and Barnes, the 2 and 3. Down low, it's Green and Bogut. And it's Curry in at the point. Now, here's Thompson. No luck. Great D that time from Green.
Spurs head coach Greg Popovich, last season's Coach of the Year, one of only 3 coaches to win that award 3 times. He's also a 5-time NBA champion as a head coach and really has been the model for consistency and excellence as a head coach, as a leader of his team in San Antonio. They've won 50 games, 15 consecutive years now, and clearly players are a big part of that. But his leadership and his ability to relate to his team and to get them to be a team is something that will send him right to the Hall of Fame when he's eligible.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
On defense, San Antonio. Curry kicks to Barnes. Curry, a screen on Leonard. Barnes dishes to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson misses. And Popovich, the longest tenured NBA coach by far. 18 seasons, and Steve All with this San Antonio organization.
Well, he's actually the longest tenured coach in any of the 4 major American sports. And what an incredible run he's had with the Spurs, leading them to a winning record in 17 consecutive seasons. Longest such streak in NBA history.
Picture perfect with the turnaround. There's no stopping that shot.
Parker kicks to Green. Leonard on the wing. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Bogut. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Barnes with it. Now Green defending. Thompson from long range. And he gets the bucket. Thompson's got 5.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A-game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Here's Aldridge. A terrific shot on a turnaround.
Well, nice way there to get your first basket of the game.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The pass to Thompson. Great tee that time from Green. And San Antonio has possession. They trail by 1. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Kawhi Leonard has been talked about and mentioned as the future of this San Antonio Spurs team. 23 years old is all he is. Already a great defender and a much improved shooter from his days at San Diego State.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there. Okay, I'll buy that. I'll buy that for now.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping the height.
Last season, Andrew Bogut was able to say that he was the healthiest he's been in years. And that might not seem like much, but it makes a huge difference for him to be at full strength.
And with Bogut feeling 100%, you know, he had so many injuries over the years leading up to last season that it was hard for him to really find himself once again. But when he's 100%, he's really a force in the middle.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Curry passes to Thompson. Fires the three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got his third basket of the night right there. And with Bogut, as you said, I think people forget just how impactful he can be when healthy. Everyone knows that he's an amazing defender. And he's one of the top centers in the league when he's healthy.
To have a legitimate 7-footer who can move and pass the ball as well as Bogut does, that does wonders for a team at both ends of the floor.
Parker with the steal. Outside Leonard. Left side Leonard. Back to Parker. This one for three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Thompson with the bucket.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the three as well as they can take the three.
Green dishes to Aldridge. Shoots from the baseline, and it's San Antonio with another.
And a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Warriors trail by 4. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. .133 left in the first. Iguodala's drive, and Parker with the block. And a fast break now for the Spurs. In with the ball, and that one's good. Parker.
You know, for a long time, people would think about the Spurs as a slow-it-down team, but they've had an explosive offense the past few seasons.
Now here's Iguodala. The feed now to Spates. Passes it to Livingston. 5 to shoot. Shot from 12. No good.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
Parker with a clean look. Aldridge. That 3 off the mark. Warriors trail by 6. There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And Thompson kicks to Livingston. Thompson a screen on Parker. Golden State needs to get off a shot. 11 feet away and misses it off the right side of the rim. Spurs leading by 6. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Spurs have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And he makes the first. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Leonard hits them both. Here is Livingston. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Barbosa. And the Warriors miss again.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next
play. Spurs out in front, up by 11. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but let's check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Have the touch tonight.
Spurs leading by 11, and Golden State looking at who they've got. Iguodala out there with Thompson. Then there's Maurice Spates. Then there's Livingston. And it's Barbosa in at the 2 spot. West gets the bucket. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
David West has the strength and skill to score in the low post, and he's got a nice ability to handle the ball to get to his spot. And he does not back away from contact. As a matter of fact, he invites it. He loves playing through contact.
And here's Mills for 3.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Gentlemen, Steph Curry's such an incredible outside shooter. He makes impossible shots look easy. Draymond Green said he expects those shots to go in. He said, I'm, quote, amazed when he doesn't make it. Nonetheless, it's still amazing. I guess that's a contradiction. I'm used to seeing it, but it never gets old. Kevin, I bet we can agree with that.
No doubt, Doris. One of the best shows in basketball. Thank you. You watch David West work in the post. He has some moves down there.
Yeah, he's got that jump hook, beautiful turnaround jump shot. He also likes to use his strength to kind of knock the defender backwards and shoot that fadeaway jumper.
And some changes here for the Warriors. West, right side, and David West gets the whistle. That time, that is his first foul of the game.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
Nobody near Barnes. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Mills. No good, unable to end this run. Shot from 12. The rebound by Anderson. Spurs leading by 6. Here's Diaw. Traps in the tray.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Picked off in midair. Mills passes to West. Manu Ginobili on the wing. Guarded by Green. Ginobili can't hit. Warriors trail by 9. And here we go with Curry running it up the court.
It's been a solid outing for Thompson. He's got 11 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open looks.
Well, it's really hard to find a more pure, accurate shooting stroke than Klay Thompson's. I mean, every season over 40% from distance, but he's working to diversify his offensive game. You know, he's posting up and using his ball handling skills to get inside some.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Thompson worked hard on his explosiveness and finishing. He predicted, Steve, a poster dunk last season and delivered against Kyle Single. Remember that with the Pistons?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, he's been trying to go inside more. And last year, he thought, you know, he'd have to work at it to get to the line more. Only averaged about 2 free throw attempts per game for his career. So that's the next step for him to be more aggressive attacking.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Once again, Manu Ginobili defied age and was a force off the bench for the Spurs. And just when you thought he was slowing down, he seemed to find new ways to score and contribute.
Again, the miss by Thompson.
Well, after knocking down 3 3-pointers last quarter, he's starting to lose the range a little bit.
West, right side. In the corner, it's Ginobili. And that's collected by Bogut. Bogut's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Ginobili, Clark, when he's right, boy, he can do it all.
Yeah, he really can. Offensively, he can drive and shoot and create for others. He's an outstanding passer and a terrific defender.
West dishes to Ginobili. And Mills kicks to Anderson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anderson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Curry with a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
From the wing. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Thompson.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Golden State's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. It's Curry with the drive. That's good. And now just a 5-point Spurs lead.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Pass to Anderson. To the wing right side. And here's Mills from the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Bogut's got his 6th rebound on the night. Barnes passes to Bogut, and Boris Diaw picks up the foul. .127 left in the first half. Thompson with the bucket.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Early on last year, the Warriors still in that kind of rhythm.
Yeah, it did. And as dangerous as their team is in the playoffs with the shooting ability they have, they're much better if they could have gotten that extra game at Oracle Arena.
Curry dishes to Green. Here's Bogut. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Curry kicks to Barnes. The three. San Antonio with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. There's the dish to Mills. Ginobili the pass to Diaw. Fires from the wing. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Diaw's got 5 points in the quarter. Warriors trail by 8. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Curry with the drive. Barnes dishes to Curry. And that one's good. Curry's got 7.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Ginobili kicks to Mills. Feeds it to Anderson. No good on the three. Here's Curry. And that does it for the first half of play. Spurs lead by 6. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Guys, I'm here with Steph Curry. And Steph, what has the problem been defensively?
We're a step late, I think. And, they made tough shots. We can't take away from that, but for the most part, we have to find a way to guard that line if they're knocking down shots to keep them out the game.
Steph, thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Well, the threes have been falling for him at a ridiculous rate. That first half was just amazing.
And when that's the case here in the second, I think he's just got to keep spraying and splashing them.
Spurs leading by 6. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Spurs, Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Duncan in at the 5. Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them.
Danny Green, a nice find by the Spurs as a 3-and-D role player. And the Spurs always seem to find those kind of guys. A mid-second round pick was Green. He got waived by the Cavs, spent some time playing abroad. Now he holds the record for three-pointers made in the finals.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. And for Danny Green, guys, quality defender at either wing position. And, you know, Steve, as you like to say, a floor spacer offensively.
That's right. Two-way guys, Kevin. Two-way players. That's what the playoffs are all about. You think about the success Green has had in the last couple of seasons, defending star players at one end, knocking down big threes at the other. Wow, what a player he's become.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Not so long ago, this Golden State Warriors franchise was in disarray, and boy, what a reversal it's been over the last few seasons. Excellent chemistry, and it seems they have a real culture that players want to be a part of.
Warriors trail by 10. And for the Warriors, that chemistry and culture of hard work really starts in the summers. You know, Steve, almost all the players coming in early to work together.
Well, that's how you get better. I mean, you really improve in the summer in this league with the work you put in. And, you know, a lot of the Warriors players stick around the Bay Area and work every day. That's the kind of workout.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Spates checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Curry attacking. Shoots the three. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Boy, they've been so sound offensively in the second half. I love the way they're playing.
Yeah, there's really no comparison in the shooting percentages between the teams since the break.
Curry passes to Thompson. Back to Curry. He kicks it to Green. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Spates.
Well, Klay Thompson, the son of former #1 draft pick Michael Thompson, but totally different games. His father was a big man who kind of played inside. Klay, a swing man, just a knockdown shooter from deep.
Parker with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. No good from Duncan. Warriors trail by 12. Moving it up. And Spates with the basket on the assist by Curry.
What an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender, you know, giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on it.
Curry against Parker. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Changes up. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. No good from Spates. San Antonio leading by 13. Leonard with the ball. And it's Iguodala picking him up. Pass to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And Green gets it to go.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
San Antonio's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. The jump hook, and Duncan finishes inside. Duncan's got his second basket.
You know, I'd like to see more of that from him. He's been passing up his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones he takes. He's got to be more aggressive.
You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
And the Warriors with some changes. Jason Thompson, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He'd like them to concentrate on their transition game, to keep the tempo fast and put pressure on the defense in the open court. He also went on to say that he wants to see good movement on the perimeter and plays being run to get their outside shooters open. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. And here is Barbosa. 5 points in the game. He feeds it to Livingston. Wants to get it to Spades and does. The shot is off.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Parker kicks to Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 18 points for Kawhi Leonard. Iguodala outside to halt the run. Another miss by Iguodala. Good if it goes. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's San Antonio leading by 17. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports.